I'm Joel Chandler. Welcome to another episode of Unsealed. In this limited podcast series, I take you behind the scenes for an unfiltered look at various open government projects that I've worked on in the past, projects that I'm currently working on, or projects that are still in the planning stage. We also discuss various issues that intersect with open government in Florida. Before we begin, I'm not an attorney. I am not qualified, nor am I authorized to give members of the public legal advice, so I don't. What I'm sharing in this episode is based on my own experiences working on open government issues here in Florida since 2008. Today we're talking about open government resources and an open invitation to agencies to work together. There are so many excellent resources for understanding and complying with Florida's public records and open meetings laws that there's really no excuse for getting it wrong. If you're an agency official, these tools aren't just for the public, they're for you. The most important resource is the Florida Government in the Sunshine Manual. It's produced annually by the Florida Attorney General's Office, and it's the single best guide to both the Public Records Act and the Sunshine Law. The manual is available for free download as a searchable PDF on the Attorney General's website. If you're handling records requests or open meetings, this should be within arm's reach and on your desktop or mobile device every single day. I also produce a podcast series called Artificially Informed that goes through the entire Sunshine Manual chapter by chapter and citation by citation. It's a great way to dig into the details. Next is the First Amendment Foundation. They offer free in-person training programs open to the public and low-cost agency-specific training sessions. Their website is also full of helpful resources you can use right now. Then there's the Florida Attorney General's Mediation Program. It's voluntary, non-binding, free of cost, and designed to resolve disputes before they turn into lawsuits. I offer it to agencies routinely, and almost nobody takes me up on it. That's a missed opportunity because mediation is often a fast, low-stress way to fix a problem before it escalates. If you want to go straight to the source, you can read the statutes themselves, Chapters 119 and 286 of the Florida statutes. They're available online, free to access, and worth reading cover to cover if you're responsible for compliance. For case law, Google Scholar is an excellent no-cost option. You can search and read Florida court decision, including all the cases cited in the Sunshine Manual. The Florida Attorney General's website also has a searchable database of Attorney General opinions, as well as a limited library of hard-to-find court cases that may not be available on Google Scholar. With these resources, you can track down nearly every authority you'll ever need to answer a public record or sunshine law question. You can also find practical applications of the law in my podcast episodes on YouTube, where I discuss real scenarios, common pitfalls, and ways to solve problems before they become legal disputes. And here's something I've developed specifically to make compliance easier: custom AI solutions designed for open government work. Think of them as interactive research assistants with encyclopedic knowledge of Florida open government law. These AI tools integrate the full text of the Florida government in the Sunshine Manual, plus every statute, case, and Attorney General opinion cited in it. You can ask them a question in plain language and get an instant answer drawn directly from the manual's text and the cited authorities. These AI tools eliminate that guesswork. They give you a starting point with citations you can verify so you can respond quickly, confidently, and in compliance with the law. As with any AI solution, it is critical to verify responses and confirm quotes and citations. And here's the part I want to emphasize. My offer to help agencies develop their own custom AI solution is completely free. There's no cost to you, your agency, or the taxpayers. My goal is simple: to give you an easy, no-cost way to get accurate, on-demand guidance drawn straight from the Sunshine Manual and the law it cites. Now, for the invitation, I'm always ready to have real conversations with agencies about how to make this process work better for everyone. I'm already planning a Zoom meeting for public housing authorities to walk through my next project before the requests even start, so we can avoid confusion, save time, and prevent conflict. I'd love to do the same with other types of agencies on future projects. I'm happy to host roundtables, joint training sessions, or even test your processes with mock requests to see where improvements can be made. I love open government, and I love working through the tricky brain teasers that come up in day-to-day compliance. I'm also happy to discuss in detail any projects that I have worked on in the past, projects that I am currently working on, as well as future projects I have planned. If you want to know how I make the sausage, I'm happy to give you the full tour. This is a standing invitation, and any interested agency can contact me directly to schedule a Zoom call at a time that works for them. Nothing you've heard here is legal advice, just my thoughts as a layperson who's made lots of public records requests. If you'd like more information about open government law in Florida, be sure to download a free electronic copy of the Florida Attorney General's Government in the Sunshine Manual. If you or your group would like to schedule a free discussion on open government in Florida, feel free to reach out. If you're a public official in Florida and you'd like to brainstorm about how to deliver a better open government customer service experience, I'd love to help at no cost to you, your agency, or the taxpayers. You can reach me at help@criticalinsights.online. I'm Joel Chandler. Thank you for listening to another episode of Unsealed. Remember, the truth dies in the dark.